Ice shatters violently as King Piccolo's shadow looms over a screaming victim, then the darkness swallows everything. Piano stands frozen atop Korin Tower, glaring down as King Piccolo's silent presence crushes the horizon into dread. Inside King Castle, servants scramble around a lavish feast, terrified of the Demon King's growing hunger for power. Piano inspects every dish with cold contempt while the trembling cooks brace for his explosive judgment. Piano erupts, kicking the banquet table and sending dishes crashing as the cooks recoil in sheer terror. Piano's threats echo through the hall while King Piccolo rests silently, his power radiating like a coiled threat. At Korin Tower, Goku listens with sharp focus while Yajirobe slouches nearby, clearly unconvinced this quest matters. Yajirobe's mockery is not just laziness. It reveals a warrior who has never faced a threat worth sacrificing comfort for. Goku eagerly hugs Korin, thrilled by the ultra-divine water's promise, only to get bonked back into focus. Korin's staff conjures a vision of the icy labyrinth, warning Goku of a traveler already lost to the frozen maze. The doomed traveler plunges into the ice as Korin's warning grows heavier with every frozen detail. Yajirobe recoils in disbelief while Goku clenches his fist, hardened with unshakable resolve to face the danger. Yajirobe refuses outright, storming off to raid Korin's quarters instead of risking the deadly climb. Yajirobe crawls across the floor, sniffing out hidden snacks instead of preparing for the trial ahead. Yajirobe uncovers a strange floor opening as Goku and Korin stand beside the glowing transport pot, the ultra-divine water's gateway. Goku steps toward the pot as Korin delivers one final, grim warning about the darkness waiting below. Goku's confidence here is not fearlessness. It is a warrior choosing purpose over the safety Yajirobe still clings to. A violent vortex consumes the frame as Goku tumbles helplessly through the swirling portal. Goku crashes into the icy cavern floor, staring around in stunned awe at the frozen unknown. Korin's floating portal flickers open one last time, offering Goku final guidance before vanishing completely. Korin waves farewell as Goku marches alone into the crystalline, freezing expanse of the land of ice. Goku weaves through towering ice formations and spots Yajirobe sliding helplessly down a frozen slope. Yajirobe shivers violently, cursing his accidental fall into the portal that stranded him here. Yajirobe grudgingly agrees to march alongside Goku, right as a deep, splitting crack rips across the ice beneath them. Goku and Yajirobe freeze as deep cracks tear violently across the ice floor beneath their feet. Jagged shards rise and twist together as something monstrous claws its way up from the shattered ice. Darkness bursts fully from the frozen ground, roaring with a force that shakes the entire icy cavern. Darkness unleashes a howling blizzard, hurling Goku and Yajirobe backward like ragdolls in the frozen wind. Goku shields his eyes against the blinding storm, fighting just to stay standing in the whiteout. Yajirobe charges recklessly, his blade slicing clean through Darkness's icy torso in one desperate strike. Darkness reforms instantly, the wound sealing shut as Yajirobe stares in horrified disbelief at its regeneration. Yajirobe's blade was never the answer. A monster that regenerates on contact turns every physical strike into wasted effort. Goku launches skyward, channeling every ounce of power into a point-blank Kamehameha aimed straight at Darkness. The blast detonates in a blinding wall of light, engulfing Darkness completely in raw energy. Darkness absorbs the entire Kamehameha without a scratch, still looming, still utterly unharmed. Goku grabs Yajirobe and dives down a jagged ice slope, fleeing a fight neither of them can win. The pair rocket down the frozen track, twisting past falling icicles as the tunnel groans around them. The ice track crumbles behind them, dropping Goku and Yajirobe into a black, bottomless abyss below. Outside King Castle, Suno kneels beside an injured old woman tending her wounds on the grass. Suno's eyes burn with fury as King Piccolo and Piano stroll past her without a glance. Suno spots a discarded rifle nearby and grips it tightly, tempted by a dangerous idea. Suno lines up King Piccolo in the rifle scope, her finger trembling, but fear locks her in place. But hesitation may cost her the only clean shot she will ever get. King Piccolo glances back with a knowing smirk, forcing Suno to drop low behind a tree. Suno's hesitation is not cowardice. It reveals the terrifying gap between wanting to fight evil and being able to. At his secluded training ground, Tyne Shinhan hammers the evil containment wave into a battered rice cooker. Tyne collapses in exhausted fury, unable to perfectly seal the technique that could change everything. Inside the Cave of Darkness, Goku stirs awake on the frozen floor and pulls Yajirobe upright. Yajirobe grumbles and rubs his bruises while Goku scans the black cavern for any way out. Yajirobe hurls blame at Goku for their disaster, but Goku stays locked in focus, refusing to break. A shadowy figure suddenly slides from the mist, and neither Goku nor Yajirobe sees it coming. It is revealed later that Namekians never actually need food to survive, which means King Piccolo's obsession with feasts comes from pure indulgence, not hunger. If you enjoyed this recap, we are currently on episode 115 of our full Dragon Ball marathon, navigating the intense challenges of the King Piccolo saga. Hit like and subscribe so you do not miss how Goku conquers this arc and continues his journey. Share this with a friend and let us know in the comments, what has been your favorite moment of the King Piccolo saga so far?